Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Thursday, July 7, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Boston Red Sox vs New York Yankees. Our team pick is Red Sox for the win. And here is why. The New York Yankees head to Fenway Park on Thursday with a sizable lead in the AL East and the swagger associated with dominance. The Yankees have baseball's best ERA, are number 1 in runs scored and home runs, and have the most wins in baseball. In their only series this season with their arch rivals, the Red Sox, the Yankees took 2 out of 3 games. The Bombers are 6-4 in their last 10 games, with a modest 2-game losing streak heading into Wednesday's series finale with Pittsburgh. On Wednesday night, the Yankees used a familiar formula. Strong starting pitching and the long ball, and earned a 2-game split with the Pirates. The Yankees hit a season-high 6 home runs, including 2 grand slams in a 16-0 drubbing of the Pirates. AL MVP favorite Aaron Judge went 3-for-4 with one of the 2 grand slams in the win. The Boston Red Sox continue to hang around the division race despite a starting 5 that has been decimated by injury. The Red Sox now have 4 of their 5 projected starters on the Illinois with assorted injury. Rich Hill just skipped a start, Michael Wacha has a tired arm, and Garrett Whitlock and Nathan Eovaldi continue to try to work their way back from injury. This does not include former Cy Young winner Chris Sale, who has missed the entire season thus far with a rib injury. Despite this, the Red Sox have gotten by with a slew of rookie pitchers making key contributions. On Wednesday, the Red Sox called up another rookie, Brayan Bello, to make a spot start against the Rays. Bello struggled with his control and allowed 6 hits, 4 runs and 3 walks in just 4 innings of work in his debut as the Sox lost 2 out of 3 to the Rays. On paper, this appears to be a mismatch with a veteran Cole going up against the rookie Winkowski. However, a deeper dive reveals that Cole has not traditionally dominated the Red Sox. With the Yankees, he is 3-2 against Boston, but has only pitched into the 7th inning in one of those matchups. Additionally, he has given up 7 home runs in 6 starts. These stats do not include the playoff game in 2021, in which Cole lasted just 2 innings and gave up 4 hits and 2 home runs. As for Winkowski, since his return to the rotation in June, he has kept the ball in the yard. Winkowski has averaged 11 ground ball outs in his 4 starts and has only allowed double-digit fly balls in one of his 4 starts, while not allowing a home run. He has also proven to be a strike thrower, averaging just 1 walk per start. The Yankees' offense is predicated on home runs with runners on base. Winkowski can nullify that. Winkowski has also won 3 straight decisions, and the Sox are 3-1 in his last 4 starts overall. Look for the Red Sox to get a jump on their longtime rivals with an efficient grinding victory. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs. New York Mets vs Miami Marlins. Our team pick is Marlins plus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Marlins started the season slowly but have made things more and more interesting of late. They remain in 4th place in the NL East, but after going 7-3 over their last 10 games, they are primed to move within striking distance of the Mets if they can have a strong weekend. Their main issues have come on the road though, where they have a 19-24 record, especially as they head to New York, who has been one of baseball's best home teams. With games looming against the Pirates, Phillies, and Rangers, a strong weekend could parlay into an impressive run for this team as the All-Star break nears. New York started the season as one of the hottest teams in all of baseball, and while they remain in 1st place in the NL East, the gap continues to close between themselves and the rest of the division. They've only gone 5-5 over their last 10 games, and considering the lack of quality in that stretch of games, their current form is becoming more and more of a concern. The issue for New York is they have a pair of road series coming up, followed up by a weekend set against San Diego, meaning finding success this weekend is of the utmost importance if they want to stay atop the standings. New York Does have one of the best home records in all of baseball, which should help them replicate the success that they found when hosting the Marlins last month. The Marlins will like their chances in this one as they taking their run of strong play on the road against the Mets. As one of the teams playing the best baseball in the league, they'll have a leg up from a confidence and momentum standpoint in this one. Beyond that, they'll have a massive advantage on the mound. The Mets will be throwing one of their back-end starters out there in Williams, and his inability to get crucial outs and get deep into games is likely to come back and haunt the home team in this one. Additionally, according to Covers.com, the Marlins are 6-0 in their last 6 games overall and 5-0 in their last 5 games against NL East opponents. Our total pick is over 9 runs. And here is why. These offenses have been doing well in their previous 5 games, as the Marlins are scoring 4.6 runs per game in that stretch, while the Mets are averaging 3.6 runs per game in those games. These pitching staffs have been struggling on the first pitch, as Miami is 5th in the sport with a .371 batting average against, while New York is 17th in the bigs with a .330 batting average against. Both teams have also been able to get on base due to hit by pitches, as the Mets are leading the sport with 56, while the Marlins are tied for 11th with 35 so far. Atlanta Braves vs St. Louis Cardinals. Our team pick is Atlanta Braves minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to a fast start but have recently cooled off. They are currently in second place in the NL Central but need to get back on the right track if they want to contend for a playoff spot. They are 3.0 games behind the Brewers, as they will need to be better at the plate if they want to start to catch them. At the plate, they are scoring 4.66 runs per game and hitting .252 as a team. This is the 9th most runs scored per game and the 6th highest overall team batting average. They have shown that they can consistently reach base, but they struggled against the Phillies in their last series and the Braves in this one. Luckily, the Cardinals have found multiple men that can smoke the ball out of the park. They are averaging 1.11 home runs per game, which is the 15th most in the MLB. I also expect the Cardinals to stay extremely aggressive once they have reached base safely. They have already stolen 57 bases this season, which is the 3rd most in the league. Watch for Paul Goldschmidt at the plate in this one. He has already hit 19 home runs this season, which leads his team. He has also already driven in 65 more runs, as he has been a weapon for the Cardinals this season. The Atlanta Braves are currently in second place in the NL East, as they are 2.5 games behind the Mets. Over the past few weeks, the Braves have been scorching hot, though. They are 7-3 in their last 10 games, as nobody has figured out how to consistently slow them down. At the plate, the Braves are scoring 4.77 runs per game and hitting .249 as a team. This is the 4th most runs scored per game and the 10th highest overall team batting average. They have shown that they can consistently reach base, and they have the guys that can drive in men when they are in scoring position. Atlanta has also shown that they have some serious power littered throughout their lineup. They are hitting 1.52 home runs per game, which is the 2nd highest average in the MLB. The Braves can score multiple different ways, as they can string together hits or clear the bases with a moonshot into the stands. I am expecting the Braves to stay fairly aggressive once they have reached base safely. They have already stolen 44 bases this season, which is the 15th most in the league. Watch for Austin Riley at the plate in this one as well. He has been hot as of late, as he has already hit 21 home runs this season and driven in 51 more. I will be riding with the Atlanta Braves in this one. They are on a hot streak right now, and I don't see this Cardinals team slowing them down. The Braves have also won the first 2 games of this series, as they have won the past 6 games against the Cardinals. They have their number right now, and I don't see them slowing down anytime soon. The Braves are also seeing the ball great right now. They are scoring the 4th most runs per game, and they have the 10th highest overall team batting average. They can score multiple different ways, as they will string together hits throughout this game and also hit a home run or 2. They are averaging 1.52 per game, which is the 2nd highest average in the league. The Cardinals are cold right now as well. They lost their previous series to the Phillies, and they looked shaky in the first 2 games of this one. I just don't think Matthew Liberatore has what it takes to slow down this impressive offense. He currently has a 5.66 ERA and a 1.79 WHIP rating. The Braves will consistently load the bases, and the Cardinals won't be able to keep this one within the run line. Our total pick is over 9. And here is why. 2 young pitchers with less than 100 combined innings in the majors between them means there is definitely a chance to struggle here. Both offenses have scored enough runs as of late, as St. Louis is averaging 3.85 runs per game in their previous 13 games, while Atlanta is scoring 4.77 runs per game in their last 13 games. When facing a lefty, the Braves have a team ops of .796, while the Cardinals have a .716 ops against righties. All in all, go with the over to hit in this game. Chicago White Sox vs Detroit Tigers. Our team pick is White Sox minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. The Detroit Tigers spent a good portion of this season with a near historically bad offense that was scoring less than 3 runs per game. In recent weeks, however, the Tigers' offense has started to show life. The addition of number 1 prospect Riley Greene into the batting order has certainly helped. On Tuesday night, the Tigers had 13 hits and 11 runs against the Guardians. Greene went 2 for 5 with 3 RBI and a run scored from the top spot in the order. Greene has already scored 12 runs in just 16 games, while Jonathan Schoop, the team leader in runs scored, has scored 26 runs in 77 games. In Wednesday afternoon's series finale with Cleveland, the Tigers' offense pounded out 9 hits and 8 runs to sweep the Guardians and earn their 4th straight win. Rookie Cody Clemens went 2 for 3 with 2 RBI including a home run. The White Sox come into this 4-game series hoping to climb to .500 and get back in the race in the AL Central Division. Chicago is starting to get healthier with the recent returns of starter Lance Lynn, third baseman Yoan Moncada and relievers Joe Kelly and Liam Hendriks. Hendriks' return, in particular, should solidify the back end of the White Sox bullpen. The White Sox will need to start putting together wins, particularly after dropping the first 2 games of their series with the Twins. On Wednesday afternoon against first-place Minnesota, the White Sox avoided a sweep with a 9-8 win in 10 innings. Andrew Vaughn hit a 2-run home run in the 8th to tie the game, and Luis Garcia hit a walk-off single in the 10th for the win. Cease squaring off against Detroit's lineup should be and is a colossal mismatch. Cease has been dominant over the last month with a sub-1.00 ERA and 49 strikeouts in 6 starts. While Detroit's lineup has shown signs of life in recent weeks, they are also 15th in MLB in strikeouts per game, so expect a double-digit strikeout total again for Cease. Detroit also has the worst road record in the American League at 11-23, so I fully expect the White Sox to roll in this one. Cease will be able to get the White Sox deep into the game, and Hendriks will be waiting in the pen for the save as he looked fully back in his first outing off the injured list with 3 strikeouts in 1 inning of work. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs.